Hello, my name is Kent Corbin. Today we are going to be learning how to edit and export a video. And I'm going to be, this is a how-to video, so for those of you who have ever wondered how in the world can I get a video and export it, I'm going to be showing you this along with some things. So I'm going to teach you some stuff. Here we go. Alright, so here we have our screen. I've loaded Premiere Pro CC 2015, and the first step that we want to do is import media. So we're going to go up to here to File, then we're going to go down to Import. It's one of the options right here, and this is one of the ways to import media. There's two different ways that I know of, but this is the simplest way. So here we have our video wildlife. We're going to open that up, imports it, and this goes down to right here. Click this and you have the wildlife scene. So I'm going to show you really quick just what this looks like so you can see it. So here we go, we click on it, click play, so we have the whole thing here. Looks like it's playing halfway through it, but it's just a bunch of scenes of wildlife. And sorry, this is the beginning right here. Got some horses doing their thing, and we got some birds, and we got some seals, etc. Okay, so first step, drag this on it here. So here, this is where we're going to be working with our video. So we have the wildlife scene right here, and you have the big monitor right here that you can see everything through. So you click play, it plays right up there. Now, for the sake of convenience, I'm going to adjust this right here and move this over. Okay, now here are some tools to help you out. Alright, so this guy moves back and forth along here. Click play and it edits. Okay, so the first tool that we're going to use is this razor tool right here. If you click right here, click razor, this will cut your video. So I'm going to cut that in half. I'm going to click the select tool, and these two now are split up, which is kind of crazy. Alright, the second tool I'm going to teach you is this one right here. This is the this selects the tracks. Okay, so I'm going to take this razor and I'm going to chop this up into a bunch of bits. Okay, then I'm going to separate these just like that. Okay, now this tool that I just told you about, this one here, yeah, this is the track select tool. So this one, if you have a bunch of clips right here and you want to select a bunch of them, if I click this, boom, I select all of these. Alright, but check this out. If I take this one and I click it here, it doesn't select anything. So this is just a convenient way to select all your clips. So everything to the right of this guy right here is going to get selected. And then this guy right here does the opposite. So if I'm right here, it will just select that one. Right here, boom, selects all of them. So those are tools to make things easier. The second tool I'm going to talk to you about, this is the ripple edit tool. Okay, so okay, I'm going to put these together. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and just cut these and continue. Just bear with me here. Okay. Alright, okay, so here we're going to take our wildlife scene. Boom, move right over here. We'll take the razor. I'm going to cut this into 3 bits. Boom, boom. Alright, so there's 3 spots left. Okay, here we have the ripple edit tool. Okay, so the ripple edit tool is extremely convenient if I'm trying to elongate or like make this middle clip here longer on either side, but I don't want to delete anything in this guy here on the left or this one on the right. So like, okay, for example, if I have this one, if this is just the normal select tool, and I go to this, to the end of here, I can shorten it, I can lengthen it, it's all good, and I can do that from the other end. If I have the ripple edit tool, it's extremely convenient because I can come right here, I can make it longer, or sorry, that didn't make it longer, that shortened it. But let me just backtrack here real quick. Delete this and delete this. Okay, I'm going to take this, put it right here, We're gonna cut this up. Boom and boom. Okay, so I got the ripple edit tool. Boom. Okay, this guy, let's check it out. I'm gonna make this one bigger. Okay, see? So like this middle one, I just made it really big, but it didn't change the length of this part here or the one on the right. So the left and the right were unaffected while this one got bigger. Okay, so I want to make this one really big. Boom. And these ones are unaffected. And I just want to show you just one more way of doing that, or one more example of how that works. So I'm going to take this guy here. All right, now say I cut this in half, and I use the ripple effect. I can make both of these just as long as before. So check it out. So that would be okay. Boom. Sorry this is kind of long. Just hang in there. So this will be helpful. So I just made that long. So now this one is the original length it was before, but it didn't affect this one at all. And if I do this, boom. So guess what? Now you have, I just multiplied the initial clip into two parts. And now, so the first one was here, I split it in two. Now both of these are just like the original because I made them longer. And when I did that, it didn't affect each other. So that's what the ripple effect tool does. It's very useful. Next, I'm going to show you. This is the rolling edit tool. So I'm going to use my razor again. I'm going to split this in half, and this tool here is just check out what it does. So here we have a picture of a good old animal, and I'm going to take this roll dude. I'm going to move this to the left. Boom. Okay. Now what just happened is where that you see how I use the razor to cut it right there. Well, right now when I use the roll edit tool, it moved the point of splitting it in half from where it was before to where to the left right now, and it didn't affect the length of the video at all. So I just took the roll thing, the roll edit tool, I grabbed where it was split and I moved it to the left. But check it out. So right now it's no longer there. Right now it's at these guys hanging out. So I'm going to take this roll edit tool, boom, I'm going to click that part right there, I'm going to move it right here. So now this part got lengthened and it is short in this one. So when you use the roll edit tool, it makes whatever you're doing, whatever clip you select on, so this clip on the left right here, I just made it longer with the roll edit tool, while this clip on the right got a lot shorter. So it does affect the other clips adjacent to it, which is not what the ripple thing does, but the roll does do that. So it's right here right now. Say for example, see, I just moved it back here, and I can just continue, I can just go back and forth however I want it to be, and it makes this one longer and shortens the other one, and so on. So that's the cool thing about that. Okay, next one, we've got the rate stretch tool, super simple. So at the very end of this clip, we've got a bunch of seagulls at the end. Now I want to slow-mo this, so I'm going to use this rate stretch thing, and I'm going to boom, go like that. So now at the very end, oh, so sorry, not just that, but this whole part here just got slow-moed. This entire clip that I just selected, everything got slow-moed. So the rate stretch actually will change the speed of whatever you're doing. So that's what the rate stretch thing does. It's pretty legit. So I'm just going to go ahead and re-add this into here. Okay, next we have, we already did the razor tool. Slip tool. The slip tool, bear with me, is a little bit complicated, but I'm going to show you what I know. Okay, so we have the slip tool. So we have our initial clip right here. It's been split in half. So there's two parts, one on the left, one on the right. Now each one of these clips here contains an entire original clip. So you know earlier how I grabbed the ripple edit tool and I was like, yo, I'm just gonna lengthen this out right here. Boom, what did that do? That just made this, which was split in half, just the second half of it. I took the I took that ripple edit tool and I made it big again. And so now this has the entire original clip is all stuck inside of here, which is really cool. And so that's what the ripple edit tool does. Pretty much every time you have a clip on here, it contains all of the original clips. So right now we have this one here, and it contains everything that was in here, this original one. So even if I take my razor tool right here and I slice this in half, it's still going to have the whole original part. So like this part right here, you think, oh, that's only the second half of it. But if I drag it out right here, this clip actually contains this whole thing if I drag it out like this. So if I drag it out like that, that has the whole thing. If I drag it back to where it was before, then it's just the second half that I split over. Now, why this is important? Because it applies to the slip tool, which I'm teaching you right now. So we have the razor, I slice this in half. Now the slip tool enables you, so like say for example, all right, I have this clip right here, and we're just gonna watch this really quick to see what's on here. All right, we got a bunch of birds, we've got an animal, another animal, and then we have the birds, and that's the closing scene. All right, now say for example, I'm like, yo, I'm right here, and, or no, say, okay, I'm right back here, and I want to get to another part. So like within this little tiny clip that I've selected right here, I want to get to another part of this main clip showing in this space here without changing the length. So I'm going to take this slip tool, slip tool right here, and okay, so say I start right here and I drag everything back right here. Now what's going to happen? Okay, since that was the end, it didn't apply. Check it out. Now at the end right here, I'm going to take the slip tool, click this, boom, do this like that. Now what am I doing? This looks confusing. I know it looks confusing, but check it out. Alright, I just rewinded it, and now click play, boom. Now that wasn't there before. Last time we had the birds hanging out, and now birds are flying away. So why was it different? See, that was the scene we had before. But now it's changed, and we moved to a different part of the main clip. So now we're stopping at the beaver thingy, when before we were stopping at the birds flying away. So what I just did was I took this main clip, which was contained in this little part, and I moved this part to another part of it. It sounds confusing, but I think you understand. So like right now, if I want to do that again, I would just grab this part right here, I click it, and I drag it right to where this thing is right here. Okay? And now I have a different part of that clip again. And if I, you know, so this is where this is like where your play selection thing is in the processor. So if I click the slip tool and I drag it to right here, it's going to play another part. Likewise, if I drag it from this end and bring it to that point, it's going to play another part. Now what if I wanted to like, yo, I want to restart the whole thing? I would just keep on dragging until I get right back to the beginning. Now I bet this is going to play the beginning. Yeah, see, now we're at the beginning, but it's in the second half part. So that's how you use the slip tool. I hope you understand. It's harder than the other tools. Okay, we are almost done. We have the slide tool and the pen tool I'm going to teach you very quickly. Alright, so original clip, yo, what's up, man? I'm going to put you right here, and now we're going to use the slide tool. So I'm going to take my razor, split this in 3 parts. I'm going to grab my slide tool. Slide tool is extremely simple, okay? This is how you use it. Say I have the slide tool and I like this guy right here. I'm like, yo, I want to move you over. So I just grab it, I move it to another spot, and I would plant it right here. Okay, the slide tool, it grabs a clip, it moves it, and now I landed it here and it deleted part of this middle clip right here. Now I'm going to move it back, and that one's there again. Say I want to grab this one, and I move it over here. Alright, the slide tool will move the clip wherever you want it, but the consequence of using the slide tool is that it deletes the footage of whatever you're using. So if I click here, it'll maintain this clip, but it'll delete the other stuff. That's how you use the slide tool. Pretty simple. Alright, now we have the pen tool, which is the most complicated tool I've run into so far, but it's pretty awesome. So check it out. Alright, okay, so this is the final stage of the video recording process. We're just going to use the pen, and then we're going to export this video. I'm just going to show you how to do that really quick. So here we have Premiere Pro CC. So we have our original wildlife footage. The last time, the thing that I was missing is I needed to make this bigger in order to see my footage. So here we go, we have this here, and we're going to have our background picture, which is a lighthouse. And we're going to go ahead and drag this out right here. So it's the same size as here. Alright, now see this line right here and right here?